What's good,
your
y'all?
hands sound ashy, boy.
What's good, y'all? Oh,
I'm just saying, bro. It just sound ashy, dog.
what's good, y'all? Boys, welcome back to another episode of the 2 Minute Drill Podcast. I'm Cam. That's Jaden. We ain't even gonna talk about other Jaden today because y'all know 9 times out of 10 he ain't gonna show up. So,
That's facts.
but yeah, we got a nice little pod today for y'all, boys. Starting off. Oh shoot, let me get that joke up. Starting off, we have the Browns defeat the Steelers 24-19. What's your takeaway from this game?
Even though it was I know that first half, Myles Garrett completely took over. Even though it was snowing in the second half, the pass game didn't even look too bad for both teams. I will say.
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, that final drive is really nothing you can do. I mean, you got 50 seconds, one timeout. It's like, I don't know what you're expecting to do with that. I mean, it was a really defensive game, though. Very defensive game. Good game for Myles Garrett for sure. I mean, it just came down to the Browns' last drive, and they finally got it together in that second half, and they put up a touchdown. If you're talking, I can't hear you. Experiencing technical difficulties right now. I can hear you.
Yeah. I agree. I feel like the first half, the offense, the thing is, the Steelers can move the ball down the field. They just can't convert in the red zone or like deep down the field. They can't put up. They might put up 3, maybe. That's the reason they didn't score a touchdown last week. By the way,
I'm about to say, bro, they didn't score a single touchdown.
They have a bad problem of getting really far down the field and not converting, and it came back and bit them in the behind today. You put up 13 in the fourth quarter, but I mean, you put up 6 in the other 3.
It's not going to get you a win.
So, they did start to come back. You can see the fight in them boys. They didn't want to lose, but in the end, I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, that defense, I guess, could have held up at the end, but nothing you can do. 50 seconds left. One timeout. You do on the 35-yard line. You just got to throw that junk up and hope somebody comes down with it. Nobody came down with it, by the way. So
none of the Steelers receivers even tried to go up for it.
Yeah.
What I will say, this again, you got to win though. Like if I'm the Steelers, like you can't lose versus teams that's 2-8 and 3-7 and all that good stuff. You can't lose against teams like that.
The Browns beat the Ravens.
It's gonna come back to bite you. Yeah. Same thing goes with the Ravens. You can't lose in situations like that.
Yeah. So but yeah, especially not against division opponents. You want to get as many wins as you can against people not in your division. That way you can hurt them and better your chances of winning the division. So I mean, but yeah, just one of Jerry Jeudy's best games, honestly. I mean,
he was very involved in the offense.
Yeah. Najee couldn't get it going today at all. Najee, he's been looking pretty solid this year, but today it just wasn't the case. To be honest, the Browns used to be like a really run heavy team. Like Nick Chubb was going to get 130 yards a game, just about.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, Nick Chubb might get 75. He hasn't really done anything since he got injured, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Browns do have it. I mean, yeah, that O-line's horrible. No, ain't no. It's horrible. At least in the run game.
Yeah. But I actually do want to check out the time of possession. So the Steelers held the ball 10 more minutes than the Browns did. I mean, they had better off. The Steelers in I don't even know how you word that. The Steelers in I don't even want to say technically, I guess. Technically, the Steelers had better offense than the Browns. But the Browns just made more of their chances, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, take advantage of opportunities.
Yeah. Steelers' offense looks pretty good. But I mean, we gotta score. We gotta score.
You don't convert, man. Against like better teams, like I'm talking like, well, can't say the Ravens because I don't know, man. I don't know what happened in the game, but Chiefs and teams of that caliber, you not converting, it's gonna come out to bite you, bro.
Nah, they that's always been a thing about the Steelers. They'll beat a good team and then lose to bad teams. That's been a consistent thing. Like when they went 11-0 and lost to the Commanders, who were like 6-5 at the time, I think.
That was the Browns.
Or like 5-5.
No,
that was in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I feel like Jameis Winston didn't have that terrible of a game. I mean, he had that pick at the end of the game, but I mean, other than that, he played pretty solid. Can't really ask for too much out of the backup. But
yeah.
That's all I got to say about this game, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to the Browns. Good win, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we got some pretty interesting news today, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Starting off, Daniel Jones. Oh, actually, this is Tuesday. I think I wrote this down Tuesday. Daniel Jones is being demoted to 4th-string QB under practice squad QB Tim Boyle.
Under practice squad QB?
Yes, under.
All right, he's not that bad, bro. To be going under at practice squad.
He's not a 4th-string quarterback, especially not making $40 million a year.
He's a solid 2nd string, like solid. Yes, 2nd string talent.
Yeah,
I don't know about 4th string. They're just doing too much at that point.
Yeah, I feel like that's doing the most. But I mean, even if you want to put Drew Lock over him, I guess so. They're taking heavy. They're taking heavy. You think they're going to try to trade Daniel Jones? Their trade isn't going to happen. It's not going to work unless you.
No team is going to take on his contract.
Yeah,
but even if a good team, well, not a good team, if they trade him and then traded like up in the draft for like Shador or like a top caliber quarterback, they might be sitting. It might be sitting good, but that's not happening. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but that was Tuesday, right? Today's Thursday. This is the news I got today. Daniel Jones spotted playing safety for the Giants scout team.
Oh nah. I mean, maybe it could have just been trolling or something like.
No, they was definitely trolling. But that man's about to get a mean Ultimate Team card. I tell you that.
There's no way, bro. As safety out of position, I'd be so funny. But nah, they would definitely trolling for sure.
Yeah. But next up we have Ray Lewis to be the new head coach of FAU. You heard about that?
No, but I mean,
how well you think this will go?
Can he turn that program around? I mean, I don't know what Ray Lewis is capable of when it comes to coaching and recruiting and all that. So,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like recruiting should be fine. I mean, you're at FAU, so you're not gonna get the best recruits. But I mean, you're Ray Lewis, so I mean, you're gonna get some players. If you can't, then you're just terrible at your job. But a lot of people think this isn't gonna go well. Me personally, I mean, I don't see why not. I think they went like 3-7 or something like that. I mean, why not? Just try it. Why not? But apparently the head coach of FAU is supposed to become a janitor to receive the rest of his buyout.
A janitor at the FAU?
Yeah.
What the world?
So basically, the way FAU schedules their contracts with their coaches, if they choose to fire the coach or whatever, in order for the coach to get their buyout, they have to do whatever position FAU tells them to do.
Oh no.
So the last coach that got fired, he got put in charge. The head of environmental something, and he got turned into basically the head janitor. He was the head janitor, but he didn't do it, so he didn't get his buyout money.
The buyout money probably a lot for that coach. I would do it. I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, you could be coaching.
Oh, he could find a job.
And who wants to be a janitor?
Nobody. I mean, for like $millions worth of a buyout, I mean, worth it to me, kind of, sort of.
It depends on how much the contract is. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It's like it's a couple mil.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Oh yeah, for sure. 5-star QB Julian Lewis commits to Colorado.
It's not his name, but it's Jordan Lewis.
Look it up.
His name Julian Lewis. I thought it was Jordan Lewis.
Let me see. I might be wrong. It's Julian Lewis.
Are you serious, bro?
So serious.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I'm tripping. That's me. I mean, that's a great pickup. Obviously it's a great pickup because Shador, I believe, and I think I don't know Will Shepherd. I don't know how much of that receiver core is seniors, but Colorado they got a receiver room.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jimmy Horn can go in the draft. Travis Hunter. I don't think LaJohntay Wester. I think he's like a sophomore or something like that. So. Hey, it's all set up good, and hopefully Colorado gets that run game going somewhere next season. I feel like it's a great pickup. I feel like they don't go far with that.
Yeah, they definitely needed someone to replace Shador. Even before Julian Lewis decommitted, when he took a visit to Colorado, the people were speculating that he was gonna flip his recruitment, and he definitely did. I'm pretty sure we called this, by the way. I mean, just added to the compilation of the stuff we called. So, yeah. But another recruit. Hold on, let me. Another recruit flipping their commitment. Bryce Underwood is flipping his commitment from LSU to Michigan.
I mean, I'll flip it too. I mean, 10.5 mil. I'll flip it too. Like what? I'm flipping that joint immediately.
Yeah.
Flipping that joint immediately.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, he's not going to get the opportunity that he would at LSU. Maybe he might try to transfer or something. I'm not sure.
He transfers? That'd be smart. After the first year, something like that.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have clauses that like you're not getting 10.5 million up front, and then you can just leave whenever you want to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. I feel like, yeah.
So I mean, sure, Michigan will be saying. I mean, now is he gonna get drafted? I mean, we're gonna have to see.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see.
Could be another JJ.
Yeah, as a backup. Well, actually, no, he was supposed to be a starter this year. So I mean,
yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not getting that job back.
Yeah, probably not.
They're not getting that job back.
He is getting his job back. They're gonna bench Sam Darnold when he comes back. Yeah, they're gonna bench Sam. I think Sam Darnold's on like a 1 year, so they extend him.
Yeah,
then that's that. But
yeah, I mean, nobody expected him to be like as good as he's playing right now, though. So I mean,
yeah, facts.
I mean, you go to Carolina. I mean,
a young star.
It's like all the folks that go to Carolina and leave is finding success, right?
DJ Moore,
Baker Mayfield,
DJ Moore,
Baker Mayfield.
Okay, DJ Moore,
Sam Darnold, Dante Jackson.
He's not even there. He is. Whatever, bro. I guess, bro. I mean, Robbie Anderson.
You're not just bring up Robbie Anderson. That man was half on the team.
He in line.
What? But okay. Next up, we have some college football chaos scenarios. Hold on. I don't know if this junk gonna work. It's a video. I didn't put the video up here because I mean that junk gonna get to me. I don't know, but I'm gonna listen to him and then I'm gonna repeat them and say what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if Indiana loses to Ohio State, there'll be a 1-loss Big Ten school. Will they be above or below all the 2-loss SEC schools?
It'd be 1-loss Big Ten.
Now thinking their strength of schedule now.
I might have said it should be under all them SEC schools.
Right now,
they should be under.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but what if Indiana wins and Ole Miss loses? I mean, not Ole Miss. Ohio State loses.
Are you saying what does that mean for Indiana?
No, what does that mean for Ohio State? Indiana's definitely going to go up off of that. But what does that mean for Ohio State
right now? Right?
Yeah.
I said number 2. They'll have, but they'll still be undefeated in the conference, though, right?
No, they'll have 2 losses in the Big Ten. They lost to Oregon, and if they lose to Indiana, then that'll be their second loss.
Oh, I was thinking of Oregon. I'm tripping. Where would they drop?
Yeah.
Or are you saying? Do I think they should be below?
Do you feel like they'll be? Do you feel like they will be below the Georgias and the Alabamas?
No,
because at the end of the day, it's not about if you lose; it's about when you lose. Because if you lost to the number 1 team in the nation and the number 5 team in the nation, the committee is going to drop you. That at this point in the season, they're going to drop you.
It might drop, but I don't think they'll drop past all the SEC schools now. I think they'll drop probably like 6, 7, and probably like somewhere through there. I don't think they ain't gonna drop like further than all the SEC schools. They ain't gonna drop. Past Ole Miss. I know they're not.
Bama 6, Georgia 7, Ole Miss 8. I think Tennessee's 9 or 10.
Ole Miss is 9.
Okay, so then move everybody back. I know Bama 6 though, and then
they might drop right behind Bama.
Okay, let's see.
I doubt Ohio State's gonna lose that game.
You think they'll still make the playoffs?
Ohio State, yes. If they lose, yes.
Okay. Notre Dame versus Army. Actually, matter of fact, we're gonna make our game picks in a minute. But Notre Dame versus Army, right? If Army wins, do you think they'll be above Boise State and they will be the group of 5 team that gets in the playoffs?
Oh shoot! I mean, because Notre Dame is a top 10 opponent, I think.
Yeah, they're number 6. So Bama 7, Georgia's 8. I think Ole Miss 9, and then Tennessee 10. I think that's how
they beat them. Yeah, they'll probably be over Boise. Yeah, they'll be over Boise State.
Yeah,
and that's simply because they have a game with more weight than Boise State does.
Yeah, and then think about it. Notre Dame hasn't played anybody all season. Notre Dame, if they lose to NIU and another group of 5 school, is wraps for the season. They're out of the playoffs. Y'all gonna make a nice little bowl game because y'all got 8 wins, but y'all not sniffing at playoffs.
I doubt they will lose to Army though. It's probably gonna be a blowout.
If it's a blowout, then Notre Dame is actually as good as we think they are. But if they mess around and lose,
I just can't see it. It was just like that Tennessee and Georgia game. I just don't see them losing.
Yeah. Will they be able to stop that run game? That's
who
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Well, I need to be able to stop Notre Dame's run game.
I mean,
now they got Jeremiah Love.
And Riley Leonard, he got wheels too. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. True.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just play this junk.
Speaking of Big 12 teams, Kansas is red hot right now. They play Colorado this week. If they can beat them, the Big 12 is in pure chaos. I made a Big 12 tiebreaker video on my page just a few days ago if you want to go look at it. But basically, if Colorado loses, there are a million possibilities. And we talked earlier about Ohio State joining that big group of 2 lost teams.
Okay, hold on. Before we get in that, if Colorado loses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colorado loses, I think that means it's a tie between Colorado, Arizona State, Kansas State. Is BYU? Does BYU have 2 losses in the Big 12?
I want to say they have one.
Yeah, they were undefeated before last week. Iowa State still 7-2.
They lost to Utah.
Yes, yeah, so it'll be a 4-way tie.
Who did BYU lose to?
They lost to Utah. You were right.
No, they beat Utah.
No. Oh yeah, they lost to Kansas. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, Kansas. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So yeah, there will be a 4-way tie for second place. That junk gonna be crazy. They're not gonna lose.
That junk definitely could happen. I mean, Kansas been on a hot streak.
Yeah.
They all for upsetting somebody.
No, I ain't gonna lie. We gonna talk about. Matter of fact, we bump this junk. Bump the rest of these junks. We just gonna get into our game picks.
All right.
Next up, first up, we got UNLV versus San Jose State.
Give me UNLV, but give me Nick Nash for over 160 yards.
Also give me UNLV. Sorry, San Jose State, they just can't finish. I mean, they have a high-powered offense. When they got Agate back there, running the helm. Then you got Nick Nash. You got
some other I forgot his name.
You got Chalk. I mean, you got a decent team. I mean, you got a decent offense, but I mean, the whole team, the team as a whole, just isn't that good. I feel like UNLV, they're not going to smack them, but they're going to win.
Yeah.
Next up, we have SMU versus Virginia.
SMU blowout. Blowout.
Yeah, give me SMU blowout. Next up, we have Miami versus Wake Forest.
Miami. Wake Forest is some hot steaming trash.
Yeah. They might be the worst power. Other than Purdue, they might be the worst Power 4 school.
Yeah, facts. Oh shoot.
So also give me Miami. Next up we have Ole Miss versus Florida.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of scared, dog.
It's at Florida, by the way.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared, dog. I ain't gonna lie. We lose that game, it's over. It's over. We're done. Playoff hopes out the window. All that's out the window. We lose this game. You still give me Ole Miss, of course, though.
No, Florida isn't a bad team. We saw their strength of schedule last week. They had one of the hardest schedules in the NFL in the nation. So they're not going to beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss is winning. I'm
not going to see the game, bro.
Well, you got
work. Like, yes,
that's bro. All you do.
Oh, what?
Work Saturdays. So you miss the games.
That is all I do. Work Saturday.
Next up we have Illinois versus Rutgers. I don't know why Illinois is ranked, by the way.
Yeah, I don't either.
Just want to throw that out there.
Give me Rutgers in the upset.
Give me Illinois.
Bet.
Name one player on Rutgers.
Bo Miller.
Yeah, it's good and gone. Next up, we have Ohio State versus Indiana.
Ohio State. Not thinking twice about it.
Yeah. Give me Ohio State. It would be interesting if Indiana won, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, they're undefeated, but I mean, playing against Kenan High School, LR, Eau Claire, C.A. Johnson. I mean, we really don't know how good they are.
I go undefeated too from playing them. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Let them lose, but put up a game against Ohio State. I don't think they should drop at all.
Yes, facts. Let Ohio State go out there and play like they was playing against what was that? Wisconsin? Who was that? Who was that? They had a close game with. No,
that was Oregon.
No, it was not Oregon. It was like a team that's not all
was
that.
Was it Nebraska?
It might have been Nebraska. If they go out and play like them playing that game, they can go out there and lose.
Oh yeah, for sure. Indiana's definitely they have a very solid defense. We just haven't seen Indiana's defense go against like a very, very, very good offense. So yeah. I mean, we just gonna have to see. But I'm still give me Ohio State. It might be a close game. I don't know. I that's the thing. I really don't know how good Indiana is.
Like we're gonna see Saturday. I know that.
Yeah. I'm glad they at least played one ranked opponent so we can see how good they are. But next up we have Georgia versus UMass.
Give me UMass and give me Georgia, bro. What?
Yeah, give me Georgia too. Next up we have Tennessee versus UTEP.
Oh, okay. Give me Tennessee, bro.
Bro, this is literally everybody's free win week. Next up we have Penn State versus Minnesota.
All right, come on, man. Give me Penn State.
No, give me Minnesota. Minnesota is a very good team. It's at Minnesota, and Penn State has a very bad habit of folding against good teams. Give me Minnesota. And this joint, that means this is if Ohio State wins and Penn State loses, it's a solidified Ohio State versus Oregon rematch in the Big Ten championship.
Yep.
But next up we have Colorado versus Kansas.
Give me Colorado, bro.
Yeah. This game scares me.
So explosive.
This game scares me because I mean it's at Kansas. Kansas is rolling. That even when they lose, that offense is rolling. They've lost every single one of their losses are within one score. So yeah, I think doesn't Kansas play Kansas State at the end of the season?
I want to say yeah, I think so.
Let them boys lose. This is one of my favorite. One of the games I was waiting to predict. We got BYU versus Arizona State.
Give me Arizona State, bro.
Give me Arizona State. Give me Arizona State. We're not hating on BYU, but Arizona State has been rolling. What's his name? Cam Skatibo. That offense been rolling. That defense looks good. They're knocking every Big 12 team off. They're tied for third in the Big 12, I think. So I mean, yeah. And if they win, that means BYU is tied with everybody else. So I mean,
yeah, give me Arizona State for sure, though.
Give me Arizona State. Next up, we have Clemson versus the Citadel.
Is Clemson not ranked?
They are. I don't know why it's not showing. It does the same thing for South Carolina too. You about to see it?
Okay. Yeah, give me the Citadel. 22-point upset. No, let me just bro, come on, man. Give me Clemson by like 60.
Bro,
got the starters out. Got the starters out by the first quarter. I mean,
bro, last time Clemson played the Citadel, it was 50-0 at halftime. I wish I was kidding.
Like, bro, it's so like why?
Got to get a free win. Next up, we have Kentucky at Texas.
Give me Texas in this game for sure.
Yeah, give me Texas. Kentucky, they can play. It's not about to be no easy game. If Texas wins, they're not gonna if Texas wins, that means they're playing good. They're not gonna go into this game playing bad and still win.
Yeah.
But give me Texas.
Indeed. Oh, speaking of free wins. Speaking of free wins.
Next up, we have South Carolina versus Wofford.
Oh, yeah. You mean Wofford in the 32-point upset? Whoever the quarterback is, I think 334 and 5 touchdowns. Nah, give me South Carolina, bro.
Yeah, obviously. Give me South Carolina.
Start us out by a second quarter, bro.
Yeah, literally. Next up, we have Notre Dame versus Army.
Me Notre Dame. Did Notre Dame already play Navy?
No, they played them at the end of the season. That's like the last regular season game of the season.
Okay.
But yeah, give me Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame. Next up we have Boise State versus Wyoming.
Boise State. Chauncey 200 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Wyoming is actually one of the worst programs in college football. No glade. Next up we have Washington State versus Oregon State.
Let me know why they even rank. Give me Washington State though.
Yeah, give me Washington State also. Oregon State is just terrible. They're god awful. Next up we have Iowa State versus Utah.
Iowa State. I mean, Utah. It just what happened to them? It just oh my god! After Cam Rising got injured, dude, it was just Lord have mercy.
Yeah, their offense is terrible now. Their defense can hold up. Yeah. Give me Iowa State. I'd say Iowa State. They're gonna keep it going. They can't afford another loss. So I mean, yeah. Texas A&M versus Auburn.
Who's playing? Marcel Reed or Connor Whitman? It doesn't matter, but
it might be Marcel Reed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, give me the A&M. I mean, yeah. Not much I got to say about that.
Also, give me A&M. And last up, Saturday night, we got Alabama at Oklahoma.
So a blowout. Give me Alabama, bro.
Yeah, also, give me Alabama. Oh, there is another thing that I was not thinking about, but that's going to happen. If Army beats Notre Dame, they're going to be ranked higher than not just Boise State. They're going to be ranked, and if BYU loses, they're going to be ranked higher than BYU and Colorado. The five highest ranked conference champions get in. So the Big
Army
12 champions wouldn't be in the game. I mean, wouldn't be in the playoffs. If Army wins and BYU loses, and Colorado doesn't jump up.
So Army would be over Colorado, and
they're already over Colorado, and I think they're already over BYU.
No, they're not. Oh wait, and in which poll? The AP poll or the college football playoff poll?
College football playoff poll. Actually, we're gonna get into there.
Okay. I thought Colorado's like 16. I thought.
Okay, well let's hop straight into it. This is the college football playoff poll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they both above them. Dang. Okay. But Army's gonna get such a bump, and if BYU loses, Colorado might go up, but I mean they might go over Colorado. So I mean, if the big,
I don't think Army's gonna win any either way though.
Yeah. At this point, I'm hoping they don't, because I'm trying to see either Colorado or a BYU or Arizona State in the playoff. I'm not trying to see no Army.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to see BYU in the playoffs. I'm trying to see Colorado in the playoffs.
Actually, isn't Army in the same conference as Tulane? So I think Army will have to beat Tulane in the conference championship. Yeah, they are. They're in the same one.
So Army has to beat Tulane.
Yeah. Well, they would in the conference championship. If
okay.
they're still gonna have to play in the conference championship, but in order to solidify their playoff spot, they would have to beat Tulane in the conference championship.
It wouldn't be Tulane.
Yeah, they would.
At
They
all.
definitely would. I mean, they're all playing against nobody, so I mean. But next up we got, so this is the AP poll compared to the college football poll. Almost identical, I guess. Except Miami's higher up on the college football poll.
Yeah. You got a picture of the bracket?
Yeah. This was the bracket
Word.
Okay, let's go through.
Yeah. Blowout. Blowout. Oh my gosh, man. Oh,
Okay.
jump. No.
Notre Dame versus Alabama.
Notre Dame. Oh, give me Alabama.
Give me Alabama also. Next up we have Ole Miss versus. I was about to say Ole Miss versus Texas. Ole Miss versus Texas. Let's move Ole Miss to the next round. Next up we got Ohio State versus BYU.
Ohio State, not close.
Next up we have Penn State versus Georgia.
All right, Georgia.
Yeah, give me Georgia also. Next up we have Alabama versus Oregon.
Oregon.
Okay.
Oregon.
Next up we got Ole Miss versus Texas.
It's a close because it's a close game right there, fella. Give me Ole Miss though.
That might be Glaze. I'm gonna let it slide.
That's not Glaze.
Next up we have Boise State versus Ohio State.
Give me Ohio State.
Yeah. All right. Ohio State easy. Next up we got Miami versus Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah. Georgia. They ain't letting that bull that they be. Actually, I that would be interesting to see that Georgia defense versus that Miami offense. See if they can still keep going. But Georgia gonna win.
Yeah.
Next up we got Oregon versus Ohio State rematch. Neutral site. This will be their third time playing.
Yeah, it really would. That'd be crazy. All right, like I said, it can go either way, bro. I mean, I'll take Oregon, but I mean, it can go either way. I'm not mad at. You know what I'm saying, you say Ohio State or something like that.
Next up, we have Ole Miss versus Georgia.
Ole Miss, depending on how Carson Beck's playing. If they rocking on offense, then we gonna lose that game. If they're not rocking on offense, then we gonna win that game.
Realistically, the way the SEC is working right now, if you're at home, you win. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. So I mean, realistically, if Ole Miss and Georgia were to play at a neutral site, it wouldn't look like how it looked last game.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe not. I mean, Carson Beck did still play terrible.
Yeah.
And he's played terrible at home versus other teams, so it ain't.
Oh yeah, it's no excuse that him being on the road was the reason. Nah, he's just awful. So I mean, so we have Oregon versus Ole Miss.
Oh, in the championship?
Yeah,
it'd be Oregon. That's not how we're going.
Oh.
I feel like it is a toss up between Ole Miss and Texas, though. If Texas don't prove they're fraudulent.
If they lose to Texas A&M, that jump wraps.
Yeah. It's like them playing A&M in playoffs, bro.
What's crazy is Texas A&M only has one loss in the SEC. There's multiple 2-loss teams ahead of them.
Hey, man. Yeah, but I think every team up here has beat like an opponent that's like heavy. Like, I don't know about Tennessee, but Georgia beat Tennessee. We beat Georgia.
I mean, the thing is, like your win strength goes down when LSU loses back to back. So now they're not even ranked anymore. You can't even say you have a ranked win against LSU. That was really what like catapulted them up.
Oh yeah, this year, yeah. I think, bro, if I had to make this, bro, I think A&M would be ahead. A&M would be like a 13, maybe even a 12. Honestly, maybe even 12, bro. Right behind Tennessee. Maybe no, never mind. Let me shut up. 12 is fine.
Yeah. I mean, and South Carolina's ranked now, so the team that they lost to is ranked and moving up rapidly.
You said who?
And moving up rapidly.
No, I said what team?
Oh, South Carolina.
Yeah, if they beat Wofford and they beat Clemson after that.
Well, no, that's not what I was saying. That the team that they lost to before, they got upset by a ranked team, and that's why they dropped. But they're not upset by a ranked team. They lost to a ranked team.
Yeah.
So
wait, that was technically an upset.
Back then it was.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the time of the
Oh, John. All right, but this is the contenders for the college football playoffs. This is their resume. What you think about this? Let's look at Indiana.
Bro, 106 strength of schedule ranking. Bro, I'm telling you, when you look at everybody else, they're like below 55, except Notre Dame. They're like below 55 and jump like that. And then you got Indiana. I just proved that they don't deserve to be there. And they have no top 25 wins. I mean, neither Texas and Penn State, but I mean, at least their schedule is like decently hard. Indiana, they're just skating along in these easy wins.
The thing is,
you, bro, they don't deserve to be there, dude.
The thing is, when you're not in the SEC, it's kind of harder to have one of the higher strength of schedule, because I'm pretty sure all of like the top, at least the top 10 is straight SEC. I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, it was straight SEC. So I mean, I'm not gonna. You can't fault a team for having an easy schedule, but at the same time, you can't reward them for having an easy schedule.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
this Boise State. I mean,
you can't really blame it.
Yeah, like the thing is, you could also look at they have no top 25 wins. Penn State has no top 25 wins. Texas has no top 25 wins, and they're the number 3 team in the nation, by the way. Alabama has 4.
Yeah,
and they're at 7.
I think Bama lost to who? What was their last loss?
Vanderbilt.
No, I'm talking that last loss.
They
I don't remember who it was to. To Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee. They lost to Tennessee. Thing is, Tennessee's ranked number 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Somewhere over there.
Yeah, they're like 11, but they're behind Bama. I don't understand it. I mean, Bama should be they got 4 top 25 wins. I mean, it depends though. I don't think there's nobody crazy though.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them was Georgia at the beginning of the season, but I don't know, man.
I don't know. But yeah, this just goes to show that strength of the schedule should matter a lot more than it actually does. So this is just the top 25. This is just them in order. With their strength of schedule, Army's 133rd. I mean,
that's so crazy.
I mean, But I mean, I think the bigger problem is the fact that there's a top 5 team that's in the hundreds.
I'm about to say,
You mean to tell me that
Benson Indians don't belong there?
It's like they're a good team. I don't for the many people watching us right now, don't think we're just hating on Indiana, right? We're saying that you can't fault a team for their terrible schedule, but you can't praise a team for their terrible schedule either.
So I can see it being ranked. I have no issue with that.
Yeah,
being in the top 5 is crazy.
Yeah. And they're not above any of these 2-loss SEC schools. They're not above SMU. If they were down there with BYU, in front of BYU, I would be fine with that. You got to move Texas A&M up, though. I mean,
I might say you got to move A&M in front of both of those if you put Indiana down there.
If you move Texas A&M up and you put them in front of BYU, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, they're perfect right there.
So I mean, or if you want to put them above SMU, I wouldn't agree, but I can see your point.
But to have them in the top 5,
yeah,
it's just not it, man.
Yeah. See, South Carolina has the 8th hardest schedule in the college. That should be taken into account. College football voters for the college football poll. Take that into account so college football can get. I mean, so South Carolina can get in there. They have the 8th hardest schedule in the nation. You have people with 82s and 106s and 77s.
77. I mean,
86s. Yeah. Somehow Boise State has a harder schedule than SMU.
I don't believe that's true.
I mean, they had Oregon.
That's about it.
Who is SMU?
No, that's it,
bro. I know that might just be enough, but SMU. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. They lost to BYU at the beginning of the season. Outside of that, the only ranked team that they played and beat, well, they're not even ranked anymore. It was Pitt. They beat Nevada, who we know is trash. They only beat them by 5, by the way. They played Houston Christian Academy, whatever. TCU. Florida State.
They're not that bad. Oh my gosh.
They played Louisville, only beat them by 7 though.
Maybe they expect Florida State to be better than what they are now.
Yeah. If Florida State was good, Louisville's a good school. Pitt's a pretty good school. They almost lost to Duke.
It's a good school.
They are good. They have a very good offense. I don't know about the defense, but they have a very good offense. I like Malik Murphy. I mean, nice.
Yeah.
Am I reading this right?
What?
Bro, I clicked on the Duke versus SMU game. A receiver had 2 receptions for 153 yards and a touchdown.
Bro, was it 2 299-yard touchdowns or like 2 75-yard bombs? Like
that Randy Moss type game.
Nah, Randy Moss type game. It's like 17 catches, about 580-something yards.
No, he just not. No, he'll get 9 catches for like 500 yards and 4 touchdowns.
You get open.
No, you exploit the game. Yeah, that's what
you just get open.
Oh yeah.
I mean, follow you. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
For all of you who don't, you know what I'm saying, who not understand what we're saying. So we have something we call a QB franchise, right? So you make a franchise, make a quarterback, play only as a quarterback, right? They're sitting on exploiting the game because by week 6, I have 3,500 yards and 37 touchdowns, and Randy Moss has 2,400 of those yards. I mean, that's not exploiting. I mean, he's just getting open. I mean, I don't understand.
6 weeks, he has 2,400 yards.
He's getting
like
open.
400 yards a game. That's 400 yards a game.
Yeah, he gets open. Go balls and crossers, and, you know.
You're exploiting the game.
Screen plays.
Anyway. I wrote this down in the news because I didn't see this graphic until after I wrote this down. But Indiana, right? Tennessee's best win is versus number 7 Alabama. Ole Miss's best win is against number 8 Georgia. Georgia's best win is against number 3 Texas. Alabama's best win is against number 8 Georgia. Indiana's best win is Nebraska.
Are you an unranked Nebraska at that? And they're top 5? And bro, I ain't gonna lie, the NCAA, they gotta get on that regarding the future. Like they gotta dig deep into these people's schedules and realize that they're not playing nobody and
like, they spend hours in a room drinking champagne and eating hors d'oeuvres and all that, just voting and discussing.
And somehow y'all have Indiana top 5. I don't get it.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I also don't agree with Illinois being ranked. I mean, I guess so. What do you think about What do you think about Missouri still being ranked?
That's fair. They didn't have too bad of a game. They didn't have a bad game. It's not like Now I can see if they got blown out by USC, then I'll be upset. But they only lost by 4 points, so I don't think they should be taken out the rankings because I mean, if they got taken out, what team would you put in here over them?
Exactly, and mind you, South Carolina's a 3-loss SEC school too. Mind you, they had a harder schedule than Missouri, whatever. But they both have 3 losses. I don't really see a problem with them still being in here. Yeah. A lot of people in the comments when they first released them, they had a real big problem with that. What's the issue, bro?
It's not because they didn't lose by much. It's a difference. They got blown out by 21 plus, but they didn't.
Yeah. Well, they're hoping dead for that SEC championship because that was the only way of making the playoffs. Honestly. Yeah. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all boys for watching another episode of the 2-Minute Drill Podcast. Hold on, let me take. Are we doing
the top 10 running backs or no?
Oh shoot! I forgot about that go. I completely forgot about that go. All right. Before we go, we both have our top 10 running back win.
You want to go first?
You can go first.
Nah. I think you can go first.
Okay, shoot. I ain't worried about a thing. First up, we have top 10 running backs list. Number 1, Ashton Genty. Number 2, RJ Harvey. Number 3, Amarian Hampton. Number 4, Dylan Stewart. He's interchangeable with Amarian Hampton, honestly. But number 5, Caleb Johnson. Number 6, Taj Brooks. Number 7, DJ Giddens. Number 8, Cam Skatibo. Number 9, Jordan James. And then number 10, Mekhi Hughes.
Okay, that's not a bad list. I had some names on there. Here's my top 10 running backs coming through at week 12. Number 1, Ashton Genty. Number 2, Amarian Hampton. Number 3, RJ Harvey. Number 4, Caleb Johnson. Number 5, Dylan Sampson. Number 6, Quinshawn Judkins. Number 7, Breshad Smith. Number 8, DJ Giddens. Number 9, Tosh Brooks. And number 10, Jordan James. Now, people might be questioning why I have Judkins in there. Judkins, he's on split carries. He's on split carries and still at 700 yards and averaging 6 yards a carry. I mean, off of split carries, that's crazy.
I guess so. I don't know if he's over some of the other names that you put. Oh, my honorable mentions. Oh, no, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
My honorable mentions are Raheem Sanders, Devin Neal, and Phil Moffitt.
That's so glazed, bro. Oh, Bro, why is Raheem honorable mention? Why? So what you
The
mean
way
to tell me
he's been playing
he's top
recently,
13?
the way he's been playing recently, yes.
It doesn't matter. Okay, listen to me. This is through week 12.
Okay, so Ollie Gordon's still up there?
No.
Okay, then why we acting like recency isn't part of the top 10 list?
It isn't. Okay, it's about from week 1 to now. What they've been putting up all season. That's what it's about. What they've been putting up from the start to now. And you're trying to tell me he's the top 15 running back. No, bro. No, dude. No, bro. No, absolutely not.
He's the
only for running back.
He's the only. Go ahead.
For running back who that matter of fact, no offense just started getting good. I don't think he's the top 15 running back, bro. I mean, yeah, don't get it twisted. Amazing running back, trust me. Tank, amazing running back. I don't think he's top 15. I don't. Just facts.
You're just hating.
I'm not. I swear I'm not.
No, you're really just hating.
If I was hating, I would say Henry Parrish is better. But no, I know Henry Parrish is not better.
Yeah, that man trash. So
I don't know what trash. But...
I don't really see like Raheem Sanders. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. I mean, recently he stepped up big for the Gamecocks. The reason his stats look the way I think he got hurt in the game, and then a couple games he didn't get that many carries. But I mean, when he's playing, he's playing.
I mean, that's true.
So, I mean,
yeah, that's cool. But there are other. What I'm saying is there are other running backs in the NCAA right now that have like I want to say around as many carries he has with like 300 and 400 more yards. That's what 200 and 300 more yards. Is what I'm saying. So I don't feel like he should be in that top 15 situation.
They're not playing against Texas A&M and Alabama and Oklahoma and Ole Miss and LSU and Missouri and Vanderbilt and Kentucky.
I mean, you can put that in the account, but I mean, if you want to say that, then you might as well say he's better than Caleb Johnson because Iowa has played nobody all season. But 7 yards to carry is still impressive, nonetheless. And the yards he's putting out is still impressive, nonetheless. Taj Brooks, he has he has like 235 carries over 1,000 yards. I mean, that's not crazy. I mean, it's a great season. Having 5 yards a carry, that's amazing, right? But like, I don't know, bro. I just bro.
I mean, the list is a mix of stats and talent. I mean, you can't say the talent isn't there.
The talent's definitely there, but like the stats
it's a mix. That's why he's not top 10 for a reason.
Yeah, but I don't think he's top 15 either.
Yeah, he is. I mean, you're just wrong. No other way to put it.
Not wrong, bro.
Yeah, you are. But
I'm not.
We're gonna let it slide.
I mean, you could put Tootin from Virginia Tech. You could put. Come on, bro.
I swear, all I heard was Tootin. I promise you.
Oh, you can put Tootin from Virginia Tech. You can put Devin Neal in there. You can put Phil Moffitt in there. I mean, come on.
I had Phil Moffitt and Devin Neal as honorable mentions.
You can put Jonah Coleman in there if you want to say that too.
Raheem Sanders he's not part of the top 10.
I know. I named
the top 15
more. I named 5 more running backs. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, no.
He can go maybe like top 20, but top 15, nah.
You just hating.
No, that's just me eating, bro. That's what that is.
No.
I told my team earlier, I was like, if this man got him top 15, top 10, and that's just straight me eating, bro. Because no.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy that Raheem Sanders he's not top 10. I don't think it's crazy to say that Raheem Sanders is top 15.
I don't know, bro. I don't have him top 20. I don't have top 15. He's not top 15.
The difference between the guys in front of him and other backs, South Carolina's O-line hasn't looked great in run blocking. Like that, South Carolina's O-line in general hasn't looked great. Their offense, they're looking better now, but I mean, think about how many times you see Lenore's rolling out the pocket, ducking and dodging tackles.
I mean, that's true. I mean, you can say the same thing about UNC's O-line. They're not good. UNC's O-line is not good by any means. Omarion Hampton still made it. I mean,
Omarion Hampton's top 3.
Yeah, but I don't think he's top 15, bro. I mean,
he is though.
Glazing, bro. If it was any running back on any other team, you would not have said that. I promise you.
I've watched a lot of South Carolina film, and I just believe that Raheem Sanders is a top 15 back. I don't think that's crazy to say.
Right. If I'm telling you, if it was a back on any other team, it had been a Pitt or a Syracuse, you wouldn't have said that. Actually, said that.
Well, I haven't watched a lot of Syracuse, have I?
Bro, no way my headphones just died, bro.
This man.
How's my audio sound?
It's straight. It's fine.
Okay.
You about to hop on this jump anyway. Anyway, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all boys for watching another episode of the 2 Minute Drill Podcast. I'm Cam. That's Jaden. And we'll see y'all boys Saturday night after Alabama versus Oklahoma.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, this weekend look trash, but
it's not that bad.
Other than Notre Dame, Army, you got Arizona State versus Old Boys. I mean, other than that, it's straight, I guess. But all right, y'all boys, we're gonna see y'all.